Hey, hello, everybody. It's been a while. Oh, let's see. I'm going to move. This is a draft of the previous page. I'm trying to just copy the same format, but keep the frame because I don't want to do that again. Wake. Yeah. Okay. Just a little left. Okay. And these two lines. Everything's okay. And this part, it's okay. Right. Okay, ha ha ha. It's time to draft a new comic page. And this is the sixth last page. Is this is story. It's very short. It's not even one short. It's a very short story. It's 24 pages, and I've done 18 of them. This is the 19th page. That means there are 6 pages left. It's been so long. I've committed to today. Finally, the reckoning is here. Okay, so this little text here is supposed to be the script for this page. And I'm going to delete the draft and start drafting a new page. There you go, with Artemis hand tool. Can go with 7. 7 seems better. Okay. Oh, I guess this time I can open up the last page of the last few pages for my own reference. See. Boop. There you go. I can put my reference here. Ta-da! That way I know what I'm doing. Then usually the drafting stage and basically any sketching part for some reason makes the biggest progress, and for the rendering is just for hours on end. The whole picture just look the same. But anyway, on the way, so they're still walking here. Where do I want to put them? I think it's here. My mental image of the composition. They're walking over here. And there's a new character, Pop Hat. Oop. Oh, wait, is it? Ah! Stop, no. But I can't let my stylus disconnect. No. And he's falling. A takeout. Happy joy joy. His hand sort of disconnects with his body. Like so. There's no arm. Ah, there's no forearm involved. It's like a me character from if you're old enough. If you play Wii, you will recognize the me characters just have no hand, no forearms. There's a floating hand. And this character is just like that. Let's see. Cough, cough, cough. And I wonder, does the mic receive the sound of me typing my keyboard, because it's rather loud. The audio mixers show that it you know, the mic did receive the keyboard typing sound, but I think I turned on the noise suppression. Maybe I slam my keyboard like this. Yeah, there is a sound. Okay, never mind. Let me continue. I'll put the text down over here. Oh wait. I think that his hat can just... His top hat is so tall, and it goes through the panel. And the top two panel, this last page. And the last page is sort of Dr. Glass and Grim Reaper sort of talking to each other on the road. So in the next page, if you're really off-putting, just have new random characters walk into the frame. So here they're very top. They're still talking to each other. Like Grim Reaper's little face here. And talk to... Oh no, actually, Grim Reaper is on the right side. Put up. Boop. There you go. And we've got on the left side. And that height is not that different. Sort of the same height, with Little Claus perhaps a little bit taller. And they're sort of talking. And the last page, she sort of took out his phone to cancel the call. And so this panel, he's just shoving the phone back into his pocket. Shoving it. There you go. this other hand is helping with the book. You can see he is holding the book under his arm here. And just like, excuse me, let me just cancel the call. What were you saying? And then the reader would be like, keep talking. Like this. So funny, his mouth. So more really silly little facial expression. The part that gets started in his fault. Okay, so the last page we're talking about mundane things. So we're talking about that the reader, little skeleton boy, gets lonely sometimes just writing by himself and doesn't have a very social job, psychologist or social worker or whatnot. Writers usually write them by themselves, by the lonesome, and they get a little bit, get a little bit tiring sometimes, and they'll sort of chatting books off here on their way back home. And this one will be like, I guess you're right. I guess everything gets tiring. Even talking to people. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the details. Just quite a square for his body. Yeah. And this Amadeus walks into frame. He's very tall, so this panel would be like this entire little black spot. This black shadow area will be his body, his silhouette, and they'd be like, to look at him. It's like, oh, there's a dude over there. There's an exclamation mark. Usually I draw that. I was thinking, all those wetting exclamation mark, question mark, those sort of little things, those symbols. I try my best not to include them, but I found that in this sort of comic, where the two main characters just have no expression at all. They're like circles, right? Okay. The Green Reader, the skeleton, his eyes just circle. And for Dr. Glass, the glass person, his head is also circle, including his eyes. They don't really change shape. I think just for 1 or 2 pages that you see a sort of skeptical eye, but they don't have much expression, so I would rely on these symbols. And oh, there you go. And okay, hence tunnel. They sort of noticed a new person coming in the street. And the framing camera was sort of from bottom looking upward, sort of emphasizing this new stranger's height. Looking over here. Boop, boop, boop. Absolutely the same expression for all pages. this frame can show reader's neck a little more. Because it's from cameras tilting upward. Usually, I notice a lot of pages that I can't really draw reader's neck because he's always kind of hunched over. But now you can see it with this panel. And it's here adjusting the back. Maybe like, oh, okay, and then there comes the first panel. Pretty swell, I think. I try to have most of my pages to have 4 ranks, 4 lines of four lines. But this time I think 4 was not sufficient. I might have 5. Actually, I'm not gonna have Medius back. I'm gonna draw this front view and a third panel. Maybe like this. And in that case, his top hat can't penetrate the panel above. We're like sort of hidden. It looks like that he's so tall, it's out of frame now. Also, I sort of need to have a preference of his previous artwork. I drew him 2 times actually. One is pretty old. Oh, I actually drew him 3 times. One time is just a sketch. The other time is included in a video of mine. Sort of have his front view like this. And there's also the very first time is a side view, well coloured, but I didn't have it recorded. I had it for my desktop wallpaper for some time. Which I want to make sure that I drew him correctly, his top hat. I can't really add much detail now in this draft stage. Looks like paper. Wrinkled paper, his hat. Or sort of... and he's sort of looking down at them. Because, well, that's how you look at things when you're that tall. Wavy hair in the middle. Give him a little more cuter art style this time, because this comic is unlike my usual art style. Hello, Caboodles. Hello. My dog is scratching my leg again. Anyway. He's here. They sort of have this little cloak going on. Yep. I can't like it. What do I do? I figured that just a few seconds ago. I figured that when I draw his collar too loose, it looks like those Korean ancient Korean outfit. I don't want that. I have no Korean background. It's purely coincidence. I'll give him a collar as well. Just like any other character. Just a collar. And also a sweater shirt. I afflict all characters in my in my comics. Everyone's got a sweater and shirt. Excellent. They sort of have this dangling clothes. Looks more like an apron. He has this he's holding a takeout. There you go. I'll figure out whether it's a plastic bag or a paper bag later. Holding, and he's sort of adjusting his hat, like my previous drawings. Call back there, and I sort of shorten his sleeve, so kind of make it a little bit smaller. Although he's already so big, I don't want him to fill too much of the panel. And also, if the clothes are too long, it'll sweep the floor, make everything dirty. I don't want that. And also, a little bit shorter sleeve, dangling the sleeve, but sort of make him look a bit younger. Because in a story, he is the son of one of the researchers. So it's like the background of the story is that the setting is that they were all working in a sort of school, or a school plus research institute, kind of like a university, but the students are all secondary school age. And you have Dr. Glass is working on a psychologist there. I didn't really specify whether it's a clinical psychologist or educational psychologist, but just general. And Reader's librarian. New character. Accidentally click someone else. Radius, the new character here is the not exactly a staff or student, but the son of a researcher. And what's happening in this panel is that his mom, the researcher, is sort of an EEG sleep experiment. EEG sleep test is usually it happens when you want to record your brainwave, where a participant is sleeping. They study their brainwave during dreams and REM sleep and whatnot. And so when you conduct those kind of experiments, you have to sort of, stay through the night to monitor the device. And so the Medius here has brought supper, takeout supper, back to the paper house. And he's sort of a cloak here, even though it's... Oh, there you go. Make it like this. There. I like how we have these sort of sweater with this little cutout thing. Was that a Muji or Uniqlo? But I like how it looked. Everyone's got sweater. Excellent. And they met on the street. Oh, hold up. What? Puppy's hungry? How come? It's just 11. It's not even afternoon yet. What? It's all her fault for waking me at 6 in the morning. Ooh. Having an early breakfast. Now she's hungry early. That's right. Normally I have to at least have to wait until it's actually afternoon in order to have lunch. Anyway, come back here. The camera switched. And Dr. Claus is the back of Dr. Claus. So here. So funny. There you go. And they're sort of comparatively tiny when standing next to Radius here. How do I put his neck? Should it be like vertical? Like so. And what's the excuse that they stop? Why didn't they just pass each other? Let's see himself going to be the research building. And need to move that a little bit. Right, like this. Oh, I just have the tendency to tilt everything I draw. We tilt it back. There you go. Actually, I think this is fine. Yeah, we have the bubble panels on the little side. They'll be like talking. The dialogue bubble over here. Something like this. And then their position in the second panel will sort of match where they're standing here. Let me salvage the shape a little bit. Okay. This is good progress. I should make fast decisions about my paneling. Don't really much care if it's wrong. Oh well. This center in. But yeah, he shouldn't be like lifting the takeout like this. He just dangle it down there. You're not really proving. See, this is my alibi. It's fine, and he can like talk. And this bubble over here, maybe a bit lower. Here. Like, hi, is this the way? And then here, talk to glass with a book under his arm. Over here, they're like, yes, this is the way. And reader on his side. That is actually a pretty good position. Like, I want reader who is in the story, kind of the shy one, to be more at the corner, the furthest away from the stranger. And in this panel, he's back to hunching again. I'm not exactly hunching, but yeah, I don't really deliberately make his body hunch over like his back. Well, except when he's writing, I don't really deliberately make his any walking stance, speaking stance, whatever, to be hunch over, but I did have, his head, not his head, his neck sort of hidden, but by his collar, or position the camera so that there really isn't like the neck area. The neck just sort of overlapped to make its position look a little bit like more timid. Satchel. Yeah, he really isn't a hunch over, but it's just the way he looks. Satchel here, its legs. Over there. And they'd be like talking on the street. Evening, gents. And then what happens? Let's see. Let's bringing takeaways over to the lab. As they parted, Rita remarked that the research building was also so busy, so he couldn't notice this tall guy. To the class, explained that he wasn't a researcher. Okay, so they just sort of waved a little in this panel, and he's blocking the way. So anyway, so move this. Move the text over here. Move the text over here, the very first panel. Get this done. Okay. So. I really do want 5 panels in this page. Let's see what I can do. You sort of like, thanks for pointing the way, boss. Sort of gesture. What is this? I want to draw a finger. Wait up. There. This is more like a finger. Like da da da. Like this smells very good on the back. But it's a very thin panel here, just not to take up too much space. Like it's very cute position where just show that half of their head, but like no problem. But yeah, one over here. And read it the other side. It's pretty. Well, I came into the stream having absolutely no idea what I'm going to draw, but I'm having fun with it. Sketching is good. Sketching is my favourite part. There you go. They'll be like, thanks for the tape, boss. I'll be off now. Take care. Have a good night. And this dude be off. And be like, the adults of glass and read it on the other side. Like, no problem. Have a good night as well. And he just appeared for 3 panels and never appear again. Okay. I don't really have enough space, do I? I want to move the top to panel a little bit quieter. Like this. Actually, like this. It's not really that much of a difference. And and he's just walked off. The dude is just left off. There. It's so slice of life. 4 panels, 4 pages. Nothing really happened. Okay, so in the final panel, he's very small now. Sort of represent that the threat is gone. This other tall dude, the intimidate dude, got lost with the conversation and is sort of in the opposite direction. I drew him like a Charlie Brown character like this. Like holding. Actually, I've changed my mind about his position here a bit. I want to move him a little bit towards the edge. There we go. To have some sort of distance between them. And so it's sort of on that side. That's I don't like that. It's just very odd to have the characters switch position every 2 panels. It's like Reader and Dr. Glass is there on the right side, and then suddenly on the 3rd panel they switch on to the left side, and then it's understandable because the perspective switched. But to switch it for the 2nd time here, it's gonna give people a headache. Maybe I should just keep him there. Keep Amadeus on this side a little bit bigger. Emphasize the Charlie Brown stance, Charlie Brown feet. And the hand is holding the supper, the takeout supper. It's gonna be this hand. Really this. In the other hand, and it's like humming a song on his way to eat. Hey. And to still on this low position here, just like the panel. Yeah. Oh, because he sort of switched to the other path, right? We can draw the path here. So the other side here, and that's where the Ripper houses, supposedly. I'm not sure if I would really draw the house. It's really funny though. Although it is supposed to be a sort of descent here with a little rocky road on the side, and maybe add a little bit of street lamps. Street lamp here, street lamp there. And drops of glass and Ludo will be like, ever seen this guy before? And the other dude will be like, no. Be like having a conversation. The bubbles will be here. And this angle was a bit cartoonish, isn't it? Maybe I should have Charlie Brown and made it a little bit bigger. A bit too small. It makes him look like he's 2 miles away when he was just right in front of them. I should be there. I should be there. I should be there. Right. And there's I can penetrate the panel here. Kind of funny. Or not? Like this? It'll be too weird. Yeah, I'll have it like that. Position a little bit up. This. And that'll be it. And now this in the middle panel, where it's the largest, I can add some more street view to it. Street lamps. Here. That's some housing. House on the side. And maybe another street. And here. Like the traffic is on the other side. And to be the chimney here for some reason. Street view, and the sky is dark, and that'll be it. Hey, very funny. I get things done so quickly. Excellent. Now it's going to be a very chill and very short stream. He's about to go out for lunch and get to lesson. I think I'm happy to say that I have 2 folks in having good prognosis. Prognosis good. Well, on a good trajectory. I'm not lagging behind. Other than this page of comic, also the Hades fan art one. So for these 2 coming, and the comic page won't be a video on its own, but will be updated on my website. The Hades artwork was going to be a speed paint video with commentary. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Very chill stream. Very sleepy morning. Peace.